Okay, so you're not forcing me. You're not forcing me to wear a face mask. That's what you're telling me, isn't it?
Well, it's an offence not to wear a face mask in a public place like a shop.
Since when? Who says? I mean, what law am I breaking?
Well, there are regulations in place at the moment.
Right, they're not backed by the law. These regulations are not backed by the law.
You
Nobody has the right to force me to wear a face mask.
You can get a fixed penalty for it.
Fixed penalty?
For
Excuse
it.
me?
It is an offence. In a public place like this, shops, buses, all that sort of stuff, you're legally obliged to wear a mask unless you've got an exemption. And right now you've not.
Can you
told me
prove that to
you've got
me?
an exemption.
Can you prove that to me?
Well, it's in legislation, Derek.
What legislation?
Well, I can.
Should we just get it to them on the printer from around? We'll just give it to them. We'll just give you a fixed
But
penalty.
see, the thing is, you can't
That's
purchase
fine.
anything here.
Yeah, we'll just give you a
Right,
fixed
okay,
penalty.
you give me a fixed penalty and I'll finish my shopping.
No,
Well,
you're going to have to leave because the
No,
shop
no, I
wants
need
you
my
to-
shopping.
You're going to have to get shopping somewhere else because they have asked you to leave.
No, but
because
it's-
you're not abiding by the rules. Right, it's that
The,
simple.
look, Tesco does not have the right to
Yeah,
force
it's
me
not
to
about
wear a
rights,
face mask.
You know, it's about,
It is about rights.
It's almost about decent.
So rights
courtesy,
don't matter
you know.
anymore. So rights don't matter anymore. So my rights,
Who's saying that?
you.
Or not?
You just said it's not about
not about
rights.
rights, it's about
So
what's
rights
in
have
the
been
law.
removed. My right to choose not to wear a face mask has been removed.
It was removed when the legislation was written. Yes.
Right.
So your right to come into a public place like a supermarket
but-
without a mask. That right
hey,
was removed.
excuse me,
yes,
excuse me,
when the
but you
law was
cannot
written.
remove rights.
Just like when the right, you don't have a right to assault someone. You don't have the right to.
Ah,
drive
no,
over
no,
the
no,
speed
no.
limit.
That's a
You
bogus
don't
comparison.
have the right to carry a knife in a public place.
A
You don't
bogus
have that right.
comparison. That's bogus comparison. That is not a. That's not a.
Legislation is legislation.
That's ridiculous. That's an illogical
In your
comparison.
opinion, that's subjective. Okay.
It's not subjective.
That is
There's a big difference
subjective. You're
between
having
there's a
you're
big
using your
difference
opinion
between
here.
stabbing somebody and wearing a silly face mask, right?
There's
Right. You
legislation
just
written,
you guys have you guys
I
have.
can tell you the legislation. Do you want me to tell you?
It will make no difference to me at the end of the day
I'll just
because
no, but it's for your video because you're recording it.
right.
So
You
that's
read it
right.
out. You read it
So
out.
it's the Health Protection Coronavirus Regulations Scotland Act. It's the Regulations 2021. But the other thing is that you're committing an offence if you fail to leave a licensed premises when being requested to do so by a police officer in uniform.
Well,
or by for a member of staff.
again,
So I am going to ask you to leave.
again. That's nonsense again, right?
So are you going to leave?
A licensed premises. Excuse me, but look, I'm here doing my shopping, right?
It's a licensed
And you're talking about this is garbage. You're talking about licensed premises. I'm doing my shopping here, and I'm not bothering anybody on the face of the earth.
you've asked
And I'm
me
going to
to
be, and I'd have been gone by now. I'd have been literally gone up the road by now. And what are you guys doing?
They've asked
You're just harassing me. This is harassment.
not.
Why are you harassing me? I reject. honestly, I hate being. I have the right not to be
Can we
harassed.
speak for a second, right?
For a second.
Right, we'll put this as simple as possible, right? First
Put
of
yourself
all,
into my shoes.
Right, first of all, you're committing offence by not wearing the mask in the supermarket, okay? Right, this supermarket is a licensed premises. You have been asked to leave by us because the staff have asked you to leave. If you now refuse to leave, you can now be
And,
arrested.
and
okay?
why? And
Are
why?
you understanding that?
Yeah. And
Okay,
why?
are you
and
going to leave?
And why?
Are you going to leave, Derek?
Why is this
Are
happening?
you going to leave?
Why is this happening to me?
Are you going to leave?
Why is this
Are you
happening?
going to leave?
Look, I've got my shopping trolley here with my shopping. I want to get it done, and I'll be out the door in no time at all.
Simplest thing to do is put a face covering on, finish your shopping and leave. Right?
Well, hey.
If that doesn't happen, you're going to end up getting a fine and you're going to get arrested for failing to leave.
Really?
Right? Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's
Right,
clear.
and what choice are you gonna make?
But I don't want to be on Facebook.
What
Are you
choice
going to force? You're
what
trying to
choice are you
force
gonna
me to
make?
do that.
What choice are you going to make here?
The choice I'm going to make is to stand by my God-given rights.
Right. So
I mean,
you're going to refuse to do what we're asking you to do.
See that? You're telling me. You told me a few minutes ago that you're not forcing me. This is force.
Right.
You're threatening to arrest me and everything.
Yes.
For
We're
not wearing a
threatening
face
you.
mask.
We're giving you a warning that we can arrest you if you refuse to leave.
Yeah, and
Okay, are
and
you understanding that, Derek?
I am understanding it.
Right, okay. Well, make your decision right now. Are you going to leave or not?
We're giving you that
Are you
option.
going to leave
You're-
or not?
You're forcing me to leave. the
Derek,
shop
are you
without
going
doing-
to leave or not?
No, I'm not.
Right, okay. You're under arrest. Okay.
Well, you don't need to cuffs on me. I'll walk out the door.
No.
I'll walk
That's
out
what happens
the
when you
door.
get arrested.
Oh, do me a favour. Can I at least put my phone in my pocket?
You're under arrest.
We gave you an opportunity. We were actually more than fair with you as well.
Extremely fair.
So you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say will be not maybe using evidence. You're under arrest for failing to quit a licensed premises when being requested to do so.
Oh, really? Well, it's